The monk stretched out his arms. 2 sharp blades hung beneath them. Next, he carried 2 buckets of water, each weighing 50 liters. He then had to walk up the steep slope of the wall, pour the water into the trench at the top, and let it flow down toward the pond. This was no easy task, for he had to keep his arms stretched out while maintaining his balance. If his arms dropped, his body would be pierced by the sharp blades. At first, he had not yet mastered the essence of the training. He could only complete the task while stumbling. Eager to be promoted quickly, he carried 300 buckets of water every day. Within a few months, he became the best among the disciples. He was able to carry 2 buckets, walk swiftly like a flying bird, and still have the strength to help others. When the master saw him helping other disciples, he immediately stopped him. During training, no one was allowed to assist others. If they did, they would never succeed in their training. The man was terrified. Once the master forgave him, he was ordered to advance to the next level. The method of training at this stage was truly puzzling. He had to listen to the sound of the master striking a wooden block. Each time the master struck once, he had to strike the bell with a large hammer. The monk was dissatisfied with this rule. To him, striking the bell was a waste of time. Unexpectedly, when he lifted the hammer, he realized just how difficult it was. There was a hidden secret in the hammer. Though it weighed only 10 kilograms, it was tied to a long, flexible bamboo pole without support. It felt as heavy as 120 kilograms and could only be used with one hand. As a beginner, he could only grip the bamboo less than 1 meter away from the hammerhead. But after several strikes, his wrist lost its strength. He looked at the master, who continued to strike the wooden fish, and a competitive spirit arose in him. He lifted the bamboo again, striking non-stop until his wrist turned blue and swollen. Months later, he was able to grip the bamboo near its base, match the master's increasingly fast rhythm, and strike with full force. At this point, he had successfully completed the test. When he was promoted as the overseer of the scripture pavilion, he also advanced to the next level of training. This time, he had to stand between 2 burning incense sticks. His gaze had to follow the swaying flames moving left and right before him. Throughout the process, his head could not move. This exercise was meant to train his inner stability, and he felt confident. At first, his eyes quickly followed the swaying flames. But when the master accelerated the movement, he unconsciously moved his head and was burned by the incense flame. The master warned him that his head must not move along with his eyes and told him to try again. The man refused to give up, so he stepped forward to try once more. This time, he calmed his mind. No matter how fast the master accelerated the movement, his head remained still. Seeing this, the master was deeply satisfied. If it were you, what would you do if you had to undergo this training?